How's it going, YouTube? Got another exciting video for you guys today. Sorry if I sound a little different, I'm a little bit sick. That's why I didn't post a video last week. But here we are, we're back with a brand new 55-gallon African cichlid aquarium. And we're just dive right into it here. So, start off, we got a Aqueon 55-gallon aquarium. It's on a stand that I built myself and just spray painted it black. You can kind of see there. Basically just all 2x4s. I was planning to do plywood around the whole thing, but I instead decided to keep the bottom open, and now I have two 10-gallon tanks. One is going to be a quarantine, which is this one right here. It's going to have a filter and then plants in the filter. It's also got a bamboo back there just for extra health and stuff for the fish. And then over here is going to be a nice planted, just kind of small nano tank sort of, so it'll have some shrimp, maybe a crawfish if the shrimp and crawfish can go together. I was thinking about that Mexican dwarf crawfish. It only gets to about 2 to 3 inches. And then some other little, maybe tetras or something, just something cool in there. But anyways, getting back to the main objective here. We have the 55-gallon African cichlid tank. I want to say there's about 15 fish in here, give or take. So we can start off with what's in here. There's some rocks kind of just laid across the whole thing. Most of these are Mbuna cichlids, so that's why I kind of did the rock structure like this. I know Mbunas like a lot of rock structure. They like places to hide because they like to swim in and out of the rocks. Sorry. You can kind of see them doing it here. Most of the time they're actually up front because I'm usually staring at the tank and they're waiting for food, even though they literally just got fed and they're still kind of finishing the last of their food. We've also got an Amazon sword plant. This thing's actually doubled in size. It only had about 5 to 6 little leaves when it started in here, and now it's got, I'd say, 10 to 12. And it's doing really, really good in here. Really, really good. Over here, we have some leaves that actually came off of the Amazon sword. And these guys, I'm actually going to trim this one down so that's only the leaves sticking up, and I'm going to get rid of that stem part. And that will be another Amazon sword, just like that one, just growing over here. And that one's actually been growing a lot. It only had one leaf when I replanted it, and as you can see, there's about 5 or 6 there. And at one point, I did have a huge, huge problem with algae. The light I have up here, this is a like classic Nicro classic LED plus, so it's good for plants. You can kind of see the color spectrum there. It's got blues, purples, reds, pinks, greens, white, the full color spectrum. But that light produced so much light that there was algae growing everywhere. So like the whole glass was brown. All the rocks were covered in this brown algae. And then I got 2 of those little algae eaters. Oh, he disappeared on me. Oh, there they are. There's one of them. You can kind of see him there. There's another one back there. I got 2 of those, and then I got 1 pleco, which is right under here, under this rock. And those guys took care of the algae really fast. You can kind of see there's a little bit on the actual sand. All I have to do is kind of mix the sand up and that'll go away. But they cleaned it up within like 2 to 3 days. It was all gone. I mean, everything was covered. Even the Amazon sword was covered in it. And it was actually starting to die off a little bit. But once they kind of cleaned it off, you can see it started to sprout more, and there's actually huge, huge leaves coming out. So I'm really glad with how that's doing. And then I just have some bubbles in the back. Just a nice little, I think it's like a 12-inch bubble wand, and that's run by my Tetra Whisper 60 air pump. The second outlet is going down here to the quarantine tank, and then I have a Eheim 2213 for a canister filter on this tank. I want to get a second one to put over here, but for the moment I have a top fin 75-gallon aquarium filter. All this one has inside of it is just plain old sponges, just mostly mechanical filtration there, and then this one has all the biomedia and everything like that. And yeah, that's it for the mechanical side of everything here. Now we can get into the fish. No, come on, focus. There we go. So in here, like I said, there's about 15 fish. We kind of already counted off the algae eaters. So right here I have a Venistus. Now I know that this guy's gonna get big. I'll show you guys my plans later on in other videos. I can actually show you now. These guys over here, pretty soon in a couple months here, they're gonna be getting a huge upgrade. And I'll show that on my channel. I don't know if I'll show the build of it, but I would definitely show it when it's all set up and done. But as you can see, these guys have definitely put on some size. Definitely gonna need a bigger aquarium. And you can see the snook just so red there. Looking just absolutely phenomenal. But anyways, that's enough from that tank. Back to the 55. So the Venistus, and at some point when these guys do get bigger, I will move them over to the 90. Like I said, the fish in the 90 will be getting a huge upgrade. Hint, hint. Right here I have a dolphin cichlid. I think it's like a dolphin or more dolphin cichlid. But they're supposed to get really blue when they get older and get kind of like a dolphin-like hump on them. This is a Aratus cichlid. He's a nice one. He hasn't really grown too much. He's kind of stayed on the smaller side, but I believe that that's what these Aratus cichlids do. They only get to about 4 inches. Right here is my red top albino zebra. He's been doing pretty good. Over here we have a fish that doesn't really belong in here. This is a convict cichlid. There's actually 2. One right there, one right here. Now these guys I moved out of the 10-gallon that you guys would have seen in my last video. They were in the 10-gallon that was in Hyan's cage, the chameleon. And that tank is actually down here now. I can move them back down in here, but from what I've seen so far, they've been doing pretty well. They've been getting along just fine with the African cichlids. You know, there's that occasional fight every now and then, but that's just how these cichlids are, and there's no major fighting that I've seen yet, really. So far it seems like they're doing okay. I did want to get a breeding pair out of them, but I don't think that they're male and female. I believe they're either both females or they're both males, because they haven't really distinguished themselves as being a pair or anything like that, and usually convicts can do that pretty early on. So anyways, I guess I'm going to try to get another one and try that breeding project again. Here is my bumblebee cichlid. He's looking pretty good. I've had one of these in the past as well. This is my Shukofo, something like that. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name really bad. You guys can go ahead and correct me in the comments, but he's a really nice looking African cichlid. There's my ACEI cichlid. Oh, getting chased by the red zebra there. Right there is my Jacob peacock cichlid. He's looking really good. What else do we have in here? We have a electric yellow lab. There he is. Under the rack there. Like I said, most of these guys are in Buna, besides this guy who is a peacock, and I believe the Venistus would be a hap. All the rest of them are in Buna. Right here I have a cichlid. I don't know what he is yet. I'm gonna say it's a female of some kind of zebra, I would assume. I don't know if it's a cobalt blue zebra or a red zebra, but I would assume it's some kind of zebra that is like a female, because you know females they kind of get that darker, not such bright coloration to them. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know down in the comments. I'm kind of new to the African cichlid world. Their pH is at around 7.8 right now. The heater I have in here is an Aqueon Pro 300 watt heater, so it does this tank just fine. And it's chilling at about, what is that, 79? Well, that won't focus, but it's at about 79 degrees in here. So that's the African cichlid tank. Let me know what you guys think. I'll just let you guys kind of look around at the fish. Tell me any suggestions you guys think I should do. I know with cichlids, plants can be very kind of wary, but this is an Amazon sword. They are very hardy, and as you can see, it's already gotten a lot of sprouts to it. My hope is that before the fish get bigger, this gets bigger, gets the big leaves to it, and gets really established. The root system on this already spreads out to about here. It's ginormous already, so it's already getting those big deep roots. So I don't think it's going to be uprooted anytime soon. It's also gone under the rock here as well, so it's tied down by that. As far as them eating the plant, I haven't seen them do that as much. Maybe take a nibble here and there, but nothing too detrimental. And yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.